Hello, my pickleball women. I'm Dr. Kelly. I'm a physical therapist. I'm here to answer the questions that continuously pop up in this group about certain injuries and what do we do about them and what has been successful for people and what has not been successful for people. So I want to tackle a very popular one today, which is plantar fasciitis. Now, plantar fasciitis is this cycle of inflammation that happens of it hurts people first thing in the morning or first time they take a step after they've sat for a long time, and then they walk for a little bit and it goes away, and then they sit again for a while. And that first step, it bites them almost every time, almost without fail. And all that is a cycle of inflammation. If there's inflammation, we break up that inflammation when we move, and then we sit for a while and it sits in there again. Okay? The first thing you're going to notice a pattern in these videos. The first thing you need to do is get calm. Okay? This is not a death sentence. You will play pickleball pain free again. Okay, it feels like it's the worst thing that could ever happen. It is not. Okay, it is fixable. We see people all the time. This is fixable. Okay, so the first thing, get yourself calm. That's going to reduce your stress hormone that's floating through your body, which increases inflammation in the first place. Okay, second thing you need to start doing is addressing the reason that it's happening. So probably why it's happening is a combination of lifestyle, footwear, hydration, nutrition, and stress management. Those are kind of my places. Then probably muscle tightness, right? And lack of a warm up, which we'll go into a whole nother series on that. But lack of warm up and a cool down can cause those muscles to tighten up and significantly impact how you're feeling. Probably not yesterday or today, but tomorrow and months of playing this game. So I want to do very practical advice in these videos. First thing, get calm. Second thing, look at those root causes, right? How are you sleeping at night? What's your stress level? How are you hydrating? What are you eating? Because those can all contribute to inflammation. Then we stretch and we move and we address the root cause. So first three stretches that I give people when we got plantar fasciitis, and we'll get to these in a second. Let's do a little downward dog. So all we're doing here is driving your heels into the ground, driving your head down towards your knees and your heels. Okay. I like to pedal this out. So if you're feeling the plantar fasciitis on one side versus the other, it is totally normal to have asymmetries between your right and your left sides. Okay. That's the first place that we start. The second thing you're going to want is to just massage this area, right? So you can have a water bottle, you can take a lacrosse ball, anything you might have on hand. I actually didn't grab anything, but I have a water bottle up here. Okay. And I should have prepared a little more for this part, but just moving my foot around on this water bottle, especially if I know I'm going to be sitting for a while. So if you sit at a desk, put one of these under your desk. And what I want you to notice that I'm doing is I'm getting all the surfaces of my foot. So there might be spots, and right now I'm not suffering from any kind of plantar fasciitis, but I can still feel spots that are like, oh, that feels good when I rub it out like that. Right? This is just a little soft tissue massage. It's a little what we call like myofascial release. And don't go crazy fast, right? Nobody's running any marathons here or any sprints. Nice and easy, just rolling out that whole length of your foot, especially focusing on that meaty part of where most of that plantar fascia, the fascial tissue is. Okay. And then the last thing we need to do is move more. You will notice that that's a pattern that I'm going to talk about probably a lot in these. We got to move more. The longer we sit, the longer that inflammation sits in there, and the harder the cycle is to break up. Okay, so having the water bottle there is a really good intermediate. Getting up and moving around more often is better. Okay, and even like if you can just stretch that out when you get up from your desk or whatever it is that you're doing, that's going to be really, really helpful. Okay. Last little bonus couple minutes here. If you have one of these guys, right, this is a massage gun. Okay. You do the backs of your legs, your whole calf muscle. Again, I don't have plantar fasciitis right now. I have had it. It's awful. And it's gone away. But tackle those first couple things, right? Your sleep, your hydration, your nutrition, and your stress management. And then start doing the things I said to you. Stretch it, roll it out, sit less. And then this is the bonus stuff. A lot of people think like, oh, I'll just massage gun it. That's the bonus stuff. If you don't move those other big rocks first, you're not going to make a dent in. You might. I should phrase that differently. You might make a dent in it. You're not going to solve it. Okay, so the magic is in the mobility and breaking up that cycle of inflammation. Right. Massage guns are relatively inexpensive these days. I would imagine most people in this group have one. The other really important tool for this video and others is this foam roller. Doesn't have to be this big. This is a really big one. They make them half that size. Okay, but if you want something a little more intense than the massage gun, you jump on this thing. And you get a nice little ab workout and a little shoulder workout out of the deal. But I will roll out my calves and I will windshield wiper my feet. So I rock them back and forth like this to hit different parts of that calf muscle. And it's really important. Different physical therapists will tell you different things. The research is pretty clear that we're not deforming tissue with these things, either of these things. It's not like we're taking a jackhammer and we're changing the structure of the musculature in there. What we are doing is we're talking to your nervous system. And basically we're saying, hey, we don't have to be so tight. Brain, can you give us a little slack? Can you loosen up some of the stuff down here? And your brain says, oh yeah, that's like not a threatening situation. You're stretching that a little bit. You need some slack. Here you go. Right? And we talk more to the nervous system than we do actually changing the composition and the tightness of those muscles. It works, just in a different way than most people expect that it works. So those are my couple of tips. In summary, move. In summary, stay calm. And if you have any further questions, I'm happy to answer and be a resource for you guys. I appreciate you. Keep moving, keep getting better every day.